RIEVA Stoic, timeless Stoic wisdom, modern calm.
Welcome to RIEVA Stoic. What keeps you up at night? Pondering deep questions? Excitement about a big trip? Or stress about unfinished work, an upcoming test, or a dreaded family gathering? For many people, this stress is temporary, as its cause is quickly resolved. But what if the very thing keeping you awake was stress about losing sleep? This seemingly unsolvable loop is at the heart of insomnia, the world's most common sleep disorder. Before we dive deeper, we've created a free guide called 7 Days to Better Sleep and Less Stress. You'll find the link in the description and the first pinned comment. Enter your email and you can download it instantly, free of cost. Almost anything can cause the occasional restless night, a snoring partner, physical pain, or emotional distress. And extreme sleep deprivation, like jet lag, can throw off your biological clock, wreaking havoc on your sleep schedule. But in most cases, sleep deprivation is short-term. Eventually, exhaustion catches up with all of us. However, some long-term conditions, like respiratory disorders, gastrointestinal problems, and many others, can overpower fatigue. And as sleepless nights pile up, the bedroom can start to carry associations of restlessness and anxiety. Come bedtime, insomniacs are stressed, so stressed that their brains hijack the stress response system, flooding the body with fight-or-flight chemicals. Cortisol and adrenocorticotropic hormones course through the bloodstream, increasing heart rate and blood pressure, jolting the body into hyperarousal. In this condition, the brain is on high alert, scanning for threats and unable to ignore even small discomforts or nighttime noises. And when insomniacs finally do fall asleep, the quality of their rest is compromised. Our brain's primary source of energy is glucose. In healthy sleep, metabolism slows to conserve this glucose for waking hours. But brain scans show the adrenaline that prevents sleep also speeds up metabolism. So while insomniacs sleep, their bodies are working overtime, burning through their limited supply of energy. This poor quality sleep leaves them waking up exhausted, stressed, and confused, restarting the cycle. When these cycles last several months, they are diagnosed as chronic insomnia. While insomnia rarely leads to death, its chemical mechanisms mirror those of anxiety and depression. Experiencing one of these conditions increases the risk of suffering the others. Fortunately, there are ways to break the cycle. Managing the stress that drives hyperarousal is one of the best understood treatments for insomnia. Good sleep practices can help rebuild your relationship with bedtime. Make sure your bedroom is dark and cool to minimize perceived threats. Only use your bed for sleeping. If you're restless, leave the room and tire yourself with calming activities like reading, meditating, or journaling. You can also regulate your metabolism by setting consistent sleeping and waking times, helping reset your biological clock. This clock, your circadian rhythm, is also sensitive to light. Avoid bright light at night to signal your body that it's time to rest. Doctors sometimes prescribe medication, but there is no one pill that works for all cases. Over-the-counter sleeping pills can be addictive and often worsen symptoms when withdrawn. Before seeking any treatment, it's also important to ensure sleeplessness really is insomnia. Roughly 8% of patients diagnosed with chronic insomnia are actually suffering from delayed sleep phase disorder, or DSPD, a genetic condition where the body's natural rhythm is much longer than 24 hours. People with DSPD struggle with traditional sleep hours, but can sleep normally on a delayed schedule. Our sleep-wake cycle is delicate, but it is also vital for physical and mental health. That's why it's worth putting in time and effort to sustain a stable bedtime routine. but try not to lose sleep worrying about it. If you want practical help to reset your nights, download our free guide, 7 Days to Better Sleep and Less Stress. The link is in the description and pinned comment. Enter your email and you can access it instantly. This is RIEVA Stoic. For more science and Stoic wisdom on sleep, stress, and resilience, subscribe and continue the journey with us.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe to support our journey. Your support helps us grow.